And we are back from the break. The party was going to message the Elven Imperial Navy, I believe. Is that correct? You wanted to
Yeah.
summarize what you guys know so far?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you use one of the two communication stones, and you were told that so Braxon, you're going to be the one that's using it, correct?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you are the captain.
You're the captain.
Yeah.
So you were told that you clasp it in both hands, and think of the individual who gave it to you, and that is Shasranil. And after a few moments, his voice seems to emanate from your hands where the stone is, and he says, Captain Braxon, it has been a while. Have you learned anything?
I would say yes, and I'll report everything about what we discovered from the final onwards.
Okay. Up to including that you're near to the rendezvous point in the asteroid belt?
Yeah, we're near to the rendezvous point.
Okay. He says, "Oh, that is excellent news. This is a solid lead. We had our vessels are currently out at Fio, which is one of the outer clusters, searching for, following up on a lead of our own that has failed to pan out. It will take us some time to get to your location. Do you have anything more than just a suspicion as to the that there's a hidden port or base somewhere around there?"
Well, we did scry on their ship. They might have seen us, and we heard that. What was the name of the guy? Was testing a device.
Oh, Durgath. Okay.
Durgath was testing a device.
Yeah.
Testing a device. Do you have any more information on what that device might be?
Not at the moment. We also have a plan. We also have a coin with the name Durgash on and a symbol, which we can show you later.
Yes, we would be interested in that.
We've got a provisional plan to get the final ship we captured, and make it look like it was attacked by pirates that were interrupted, and leave some treasure so that we've got a magical device, and if we get them to pick up what treasure is left, we can possibly track that back to the base.
But you think they might be suspicious about your scrying attempt?
They might be suspicious, yes.
We time pulled it after we broke off. I'm relaying that to you so you can tell them.
Yeah. Can you hear all of us?
He can, but keep in mind that it would not look good for you as captain if you let everyone just talk all at once. I mean,
all right.
Like if like Lafdul would be, I have something to add, and then you let him go, kind of thing. That would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So go ahead, Lafdul.
After we suspected they were starting to cotton on to the scrying attempt, we stopped it. We waited for a little bit, and we used a different type of magic that allowed us to view the events without them necessarily being able to track us. And it confirmed that they were suspicious, and they had to do research on whether or not they were being scryed, but they were also going to relay their information to presumably their leader, for orders. I don't think they were too spooked, but if we keep scrying on them, I suspect they'll change plans or something, or come up with some magical defense.
Solas also had a bit to add.
All right, go ahead.
Solas would add that the device, regarding the device, that we suspect that they have captured a Tinker Gnome to help them.
Okay. So with that information, Shesranil will say, from my charts, it would probably be at least 4 weeks before we can get to your location. If you think that they will not still be there at that time, I urge you to take action to prevent them from escaping. Any information that we can get as quickly as we can would be extremely vital. If you are suspicious that, I mean, if you are worried that they're suspicious, and you have any other methods of determining their course of action, I urge you to take it.
Then
Will do.
I believe that our best course of action would be to try to capture them.
If you feel you can.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know how big the asteroid is, but we'll see what we can do.
Understood. I will get my ships underway as soon as possible, and we will arrive in your location as quickly as we can. If you learn anything else, feel free to use the other device.
Okay.
Let me rephrase slightly. You would say if you learn anything else of vital importance.
Yeah.
So, like if you realized that they had left and you could figure out where they were going, let them know to change course, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So he feel like you can tell that there's a sense of urgency in his voice.
Yeah, I think we should head there as soon as possible.
My gut says I don't think we've spooked them yet, but if we scrounge them again, I think we'll tip it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think we should scrounge them anymore. We should plan for an ambush or a way of tracking them.
Well, I think we should head to the rendezvous point to see if we can ambush them there.
Or we could leave
okay.
bait and track.
So real fast. Keep in mind that there is a low chance to be noticed. It is not a guarantee that they will notice.
Uh-huh.
I did actually roll really low, so you might be okay. But yeah, I mean, if you want to play it safe, that's fine too.
I think we have two courses of action ahead of us. One is that we go and we take out the ship, which will not necessarily give us a location of the base. The base is more important than the ship, in my opinion. So I would personally, but we'll put it to a vote. I would personally like us to come up with a plan to tow the ship there and make it look like it's been attacked by somebody that's stolen the helm, stolen some of the cargoes, and if Finn could maybe bring in scavers, we can make it look like a pirate raid that was interrupted or something. Yeah. If they take stuff back to their base, and we've got the ability to track them, we get their base. The base is more important than their ship.
I feel like we should try to capture them as quickly as possible to try to get any records they might have before they have a chance to destroy them. If we know generally where a helm is located on a wasp, since we've encountered them before, we could attempt to mention door as soon as we get close enough to them through an ambush to allow Lankas and one of us to get in there before they have a chance to burn things.
The problem is we saw their charts. We saw their charts before through the time pool, and we couldn't work out where the asteroid was from that time pool.
But wouldn't it be easier to figure it out with the actual charts in hand?
And if they're encoded, that still could be time and difficulty. And if the ship doesn't return, they could abandon it.
But if we manage to capture some of them alive,
yeah, I get the feeling they're not going unless you got some really aggressive methods of getting information involuntarily.
I
I'm
mean,
not going to
giving
give
them
that.
to elves.
I do have Memory Read and potentially maybe some other spells I need to look at.
I do
Also,
want
to.
The thing I'm thinking is that our main priority is to work out where the asteroid is. And I think if we can get them to take something that allows us to follow them to the asteroid, we have a much bigger chance of finding the asteroid.
Yeah, but I struggle to figure out a way that we could actually do that.
Real fast, Darrakar, did you have something that you wanted to say? Because I heard you speak.
I was wondering, do we have any weapons or equipment that are particularly suitable for catching live enemies?
We use magic for the most
We've
part.
got a man catcher.
And you can...
I have a few different spells. I have Hold Person, and I have Dictate.
I have means.
And you can do non-magical, non-lethal damage with swords.
Yeah, any bladed weapon can be turned in such a way to deal non-lethal damage instead.
Okay.
Bludgeoning weapons can't.
Yeah.
You might struggle pulling your punches, though, given how big you are.
I want to...
And actually, that's a good point. Actually, punching always has a chance of, like, you'll do a lot less damage in general, but there's a flat percentage chance with every punch to knock someone out.
I have a question which will have bearing on which way I go on the vote. If we capture the wasp, and if we cast a time pull spell, can we look at the sky from when the ship was in the docks, which we know from the scrying attempt before, to try to see the stars so that Braxon could try to do a navigation check?
You can't look down. I mean, like, you can't move it around. You look at an event, and you are specifically looking at an event. So generally, no, you wouldn't see the sky because that would be behind your vantage point. Because time pull is like you're looking down on an event, as if you were hovering above it as it unfolds. Now, in space, that oftentimes mean that you're seeing the stars behind on the other side of what you're seeing, if it is small enough in such a case. So if you're time pulling the deck of a ship, yes, you could see the stars behind that. That might help with navigation. I will note right now, you do still need to find the actual location of the rendezvous point. Like, you haven't done that yet.
Right.
Yeah.
You're at the asteroid belt. It is a dense asteroid belt. You have the charts, but you need to actually look around for it and figure out exactly what, where it is.
Yeah.
So even if you're taking the final ship, you still need to fly around quite a bit to find this spot.
Fair enough.
So, like, don't forget that you still need to do that, and that will require, not just going in a straight line to a point, but, like, going back and forth and, round and round until you actually are like, okay, here is where it matches, kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
And I want to say that the issue I see with, like, taking the ship is that may get us to the asteroid. Then we have to take the asteroid, which then may get us to the other destination, which is where they're holding whatever device and potentially Zekal. But doing all of that gives multiple steps for us to really mess up. And if we do, we could lose it all.
Well, let me mention this. From the time pool, Durgath was specifically out testing the device.
That's true. He was out testing it. That's a good point.
So that you can conclude from that he's gonna, like, that left to do it and then is gonna come back. So that probably might be on the surface of the if this is an asteroid, he might be on the surface and has just left wherever they're docked, wherever the dock is, or they might have another ship that it is out on.
Yeah.
Also, the thing about the asteroid is that we have some inclinations, some clues on where it might be, thanks to the scrying. So capturing them might be better option than trying to.
Okay, then I'm gonna rephrase my protest a little bit. If they do have another ship and that person is more important than who's ever on the Lost, we can imply it's a bigger ship. If they get word that these people didn't come back and they had some inkling that things were wrong before, they may take everything and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the orcs are definitely waiting to discuss this with someone who is above them, and you don't actually know what his decision is going to be.
Wait. Who said they were? Was it Ashik that said he was going to speak to Durgath, or was it the other person?
It was Grashik.
We just time pulled the event.
It may not have happened yet. It may not have happened
the
yet.
next day or something.
I mean, it's a shot in the dark. You don't actually know that event has taken place. You don't know it specifically enough. You don't know it specifically enough. You're trying to throw spaghetti on the wall and hope some of it sticks. You just don't know an event specifically enough to time pull that. Knowing that they are gonna talk to each other and hoping that they do so and in a way that there's too many variables, too many unknowns with that. Now, if you scried Durgath and you saw them talking, you could immediately break it off and then wait a while and time pull.
Mm-hmm.
It's generally the longer you scry on someone, the more likely it is they are to notice it.
Right.
Unless you've got like an active detect scrying spell up.
It's not a cumulative chance. It's just a simple case of the longer you scry, the more chances there are that they detect it.
Oh, so there's an immediate chance as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Every round there is a chance that they can detect it.
Yeah.
It is based on intelligence, based on what they are, class-wise kind of thing, and what their level is. Higher level, more likely.
Mm.
But should we put this to the vote, or is there still some arguments for either case?
Well, what exactly would you be voting on? Because
attacking the ship.
If we are going to try and locate the asteroid with basically delivering the cargo to them, or do we try to capture them straight out?
Because one thing that you could do is, they're suspicious. You could just be like, screw it. Scry them scry them as much as we literally can to see what information we can get and hope that we get something good out of it. It's a possibility. I'm just putting that out there.
My personal vote is to just to go there and attack them.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
Okay, so it does seem like we should vote whether we want to try to trick them with like letting them take the cargo and track them, or attack them outright, capture them, and try and get their location that way. Those seem to be the two kind of options we're bouncing between.
Yeah. I think the letting them take the cargo is more likely to be successful in getting us the location for the asteroid. Getting the location for the asteroid is a higher priority than getting the ship.
What if one of us acts like a stowaway on their ship when they come to collect the cargo, as in, like, one of us infiltrates their ship and hides on their ship for a long time?
That would be the trickery route. I still think we can hunker down a plan on one of the two. I think we just need to do attack or trickery.
Okay,
yeah, we still need to vote.
All right, so here's how that might work. We have a dragonfly, they have a wasp. they will come along the side, the dragonfly, aligning their gravity with their wasp. So if you was to be on the underside of the dragonfly and you were invisible, you would be able to try to get across to the bottom of the wasp while invisible. I don't know if you'd need to use a silent spell or anything, but if that spell penetrates through the deck, they might hear you, or they'd have the absence of hearing. Yeah, so depending on how silence works, you might be able to use that or not. Basically, if you could sit on the bottom of their wasp ship, and they don't suspect that you're there and you're invisible, you would be able to get away with it.
But eventually I will need sleep, and that's very hard to do as an elf.
Well, Lankas could, because the invisibility spell just lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's not about being invisible constantly. That isn't a problem. It's... You could drift off into space if you lose your footing, so to speak, while asleep. You're not necessarily aware of it. I'm not trying to advocate for Finn to do this, but for example, argument's sake, Finn could be like a mouse, and he stays as a mouse for like weeks on end. He doesn't transform back. In theory, he could be a stowaway.
But
In theory,
as well,
I could be a stowaway.
Well, if you're on the top of the ship, somebody's going to bump into you. It's a small ship.
Yeah.
There's not much room. They're going to bump into you. If you was on the bottom, if you're worried about going overboard, you could tie yourself to one of the legs of the ship and
This
go to
sounds
sleep
like
tied to the leg.
Lankas needs to invent glue.
Glue exists. Glue is known. It's just
well, I know. I'm just saying.
You'd
like,
need to
or I should say make some
manufacture. Glue. Yeah, you'd need to manufacture.
Does one of you have was it Learman's tiny hut or something?
That's Solas.
That's pretty visible if there.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That doesn't happen.
It's not visible. It creates a sphere that's opaque, but of the color of your choosing.
Yeah.
The problem is with any of us doing it other than Finn, we all have to sleep in our humanoid form.
Well, right, but you're also assuming that their lair is days away. It might not be.
Yeah, I assume it's going to be at least more than one day. You are going to be sleeping on that ship somewhere.
Right, but keep in mind that, like, on a reverse gravity deck, on a Wasp, like, you can just lay down on what is the bottom, quote unquote, but there's gravity keeping you on that. Unless you move around a lot at night and roll off.
Sorry, Ord. Lafdul, don't you have a ring that makes you invisible?
Yeah, I don't have a problem making myself invisible for a lengthy time.
Yeah, how long would that last?
I've never really tried it for its full extent, but I presume like the spell.
Yeah, it would last 24 hours.
I just have to keep re-upping it every day.
Yeah. So, I think that it wouldn't have to be Finn if Finn wants to volunteer, but I didn't hear him say that he wanted to do it.
Yeah, no.
But I think somebody that was invisible and was able to keep making himself invisible, either by a ring or by a spell, could tie themselves to one of the legs on the bottom of the Wasp. They'd probably be better off staying away from the front of the ship because the helm room is in reverse gravity underneath, and they might be visible. But if you stay towards the rear of the ship.
I also want to make a point. It doesn't have to necessarily be, like, I feel like a day max, because if you remember, there was the rendezvous time.
Yeah.
And then the next day we scryed on them and they were at the asteroid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could also be just a temporary
Yeah,
port.
that could be like anywhere. That could be like.
There's a lot of variables that you're trying to account for that you literally cannot account for right now. I don't get hung up on might be's and
Okay.
like that. Okay, so just to be clear, this is something that I have noticed is a problem with the party. You're like, this is a possibility, ergo it must be the case.
Yeah.
So,
So
like, if you have to spend 2 hours, 10 hours, 80 hours on the underside of the ship, as long as you have something that is not truly time limited, as in, like, expecting Lankas to be able to concentrate on his illusion for the entire time. If it is something that you can just keep changing, keep re-upping or something like that, or, like, I mean, at the same time, like, if they're traveling 2 days, you could probably be visible for an hour or two just fine if you're on the underside of the ship, because there's nothing down there. Like, there's no deck down there, kind of thing. So, like, don't get too hung up on some of these things. If you are, like, if I as Dungeon Master feel that you are taking sufficient precautions for things, I'm not going to intentionally screw you over. I'm not going to be like, haha, they went and looked in this and did this thing that they wouldn't actually, really do just so that I could catch you, kind of thing. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. The main problem is you've got to get from the bottom of one ship to the bottom of another ship, which you don't normally do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to do it
Polymorph.
without yeah. You've got to do it without kicking your feet on the ship a lot. So if you've got spider climb, and you could spider climb down the side of the ship you're on, and then spider climb up the other ship, and then sit on the keel. Yeah.
And I believe Darrakar has 0G fighting.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that would easily allow you to get from one ship to the other relatively. I mean, you are still a large guy, but other people would struggle in a way that you wouldn't to get from one ship to the other.
Yep.
So, I think we should vote though whether we're going to do trickery or combat, because I feel like out of the people who have talked, we're about 50-50.
Are we? I feel it was only Ockar that wants to fight.
I thought Solas and Ockar wanted to fight.
Solas is more leaning into the fight.
Eh? Yeah.
Well, let's vote.
Yeah.
I think I've already made it obvious that I would vote for, and I'd vote for a belt and braces approach where we leave them some cargo to try and track that. If somebody's willing, we also get somebody to go on the bottom of their ship.
Yeah, so trickery.
But ideally, we want that to be somebody that can talk to us somehow.
Oh, you have Solas to communicate with us every so often.
Okay. So one for trickery. Darrakar?
Yeah, I'm in line with what Braxon suggested sounded like a bit of mercy to me. I'd be in line with that.
Your trickery? Question mark.
I don't know. Was what
Basically, the
maybe
idea
I
is
misunderstood Braxon. Sorry.
Well, we were deciding between like capturing the ship and trying to like interrogate them to find the asteroid location, or trick them and into allowing us to follow them.
Oh, okay. And just capture the ship. Keep it simple.
So you're switching from trickery to capture.
Yeah. That's more along the lines of where I'd go.
Okay.
I misunderstood what your suggestion was.
Yeah. It's okay. You're agreeing with Ockar.
All right, Solas?
Solas?
I'm more for capture since it has less moving parts.
Lankas?
I'm for trickery.
All right. 2 and 2. Ockar?
I'm for attack and capture.
Finn?
I'm leaning more towards capturing.
Okay.
Ooh,
Lafdul?
okay.
Yeah, it was tricky, but I think we're outvoted 5-3.
4 to
yeah.
3.
Sorry.
I mean, maybe Finn gets 2 votes. You guys can let Finn have 2 votes. I don't have a problem with that.
Do I get 1 vote for each animal form?
Bribe Bjolmolf and give him the gift of speech.
I mean, attacking can still work. We just need to plan it properly and take precautions.
We need to try and take them all alive then.
We need to split off the group to secure stuff while the other group engages them. We definitely need an inside group.
Okay, so the question is, are we going to try to use the Finnel'ar ship to bait them in? I mean, we've still got to find the place, and then we can have our other ship come to get us.
Well, I mean, you can always like scout out the rendezvous point since you are looking at like 2 weeks away at the moment, and as I've mentioned, you still don't actually know where it is.
Yeah, let's try and find the rendezvous point then.
How long does it take for a ship that's dropped out a Spelljammer speed to tactical speed to essentially meet up with the other ship, say if it was stationary? I suppose it depends on their tactical speed.
Ships drop out 11 to 20 hexes away. So it depends entirely on it depends entirely on what is going on, who is moving where, what SRs each ship is.
Yeah. My thought process is whether or not you get a sending off in that time, which takes a turn. It's 10 minutes.
Now,
if our ship was out of range but close enough, you could
right,
send
but also you are dealing with a dense asteroid field, so they may end up dropping out of spelljamming speed significantly further away, if they are significantly further away. Far enough away to come in at spelljamming speed. You understand what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't be dropping out because of your ship, they'd be dropping out because of asteroids.
Yeah, that's why asteroid belts are low. If you keep getting knocked out of spelljamming speed. Why'd you ask?
Is whether or not we kept our battle dolphin relatively close to the ship, but not close enough that they notice when they go out of spelljamming speed. Hopefully, when they meet up the rendezvous point, they're gonna see well, maybe the damselfly, but I don't want them to see our battle dolphin.
Yeah, well, we'd probably have to park it behind a nearby asteroid. And
how do you communicate?
Their one.
Well, I suppose if it's in an asteroid belt, then we can think of something. We just need to figure out how far away it is and what our options are.
I mean, the other option is to hide the party on the damselfly and just attack them from that.
Surprise!
Yeah.
I want to say something else, but it's not PG friendly.
I mean, if your plan is to attack them, like you could pack that thing full of your troops.
Yeah.
It's easy to do an illusion that covers up basic sound or something.
If Lankas could pretend to have some Finnel'ar crew on the ship, on the deck, and then he can concentrate on that, starting from when they drop out of spelljamming speed,
so
for long enough for them to dock with us.
I can do you one better. I have the vacancy spell, which makes basically people invisible, effectively, in an area.
Okay.
Basically, it makes it look like a place it was abandoned. Even though there can be people there.
Yeah, you just don't mentally perceive them.
All right. Well, they're going to be suspicious when they approach if they see the ship's empty anyway.
I
So
do have the
we should
seeming spell
find.
that I can use to make at least
Let's
some look like final.
let's just find a spot first, and then we'll discuss our options once
Yeah.
we're there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it might
Yeah.
just.
I think
change.
we do need to have the final ship though to get them to approach. If
Yeah,
they see battle
we'll use
dolphin,
it
they're
as
gonna turn
bait.
around and run.
Right, but like when you get to the rendezvous point, you might be like, "Oh, there's a perfect space to a spot to hide our ship or something like that."
Yeah,
Assuming
yeah.
you know
There's a
where
So I'm
sand sword
thinking,
with a
what
hollow
direction
center.
the other party will come from.
I'm thinking we tow the final ship from the back of the battle dolphin, and
How big is it?
a damselfly.
Is it like 10?
Let him finish.
5?
Let him finish. Let him finish. Don't derail him just yet.
I say we tow the ship from the battle dolphin, which we can, and then we've got to make a judgment call on whether we need to actually take the helm off of the flitter and put it on the damselfly. So, do we need the thing to have a helm on it, or are we just using it as a decoy?
I think it might be a good idea for it to have a helm on it, so it's a bit more believable as a decoy.
Well,
Depends on the kind of decoy we're going for.
we're not getting them to take the cargo and go away now. We're gonna go over and knock them all out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
Yeah.
So whether they believe that this is what the final had is irrelevant. We just need to draw them in and get them to come onto the ship.
And there's also a chance they might scry on the damselfly already. That's being towed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So I suppose the sooner we get this done, the better.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to try to locate the rendezvous point?
Yeah.
All right. Give me
Glau will do that.
Yeah, give me a navigation check with -2. One is for Glau helping, and one is for the bits of information you got from like time pool and stuff like that. And this is just going to determine how long it takes, not whether you find it, kind of thing, because you will find it.
Oh, it didn't give me a roll, but I got a 1.
Okay. All right.
Didn't let me adjust the roll.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, like we can, mentally modify it. All right. So for 12, that is.
I forget. Are we trying to roll low?
Yes. Yes, you are. It does say success.
Yeah.
So that is going to take you about 10 hours of searching once you get to the general area.
Right.
So you're looking at about 14 hours from where you are right now.
Yeah. Now, the problem we've got with the battle dolphin is we don't know what direction they're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So we can try to find a place to hide the battle dolphin. But if they come from that direction,
it's a risk. It's a risk we have to take.
Yeah. I think the order we'll give to the ship is that if they approach from that direction and they see them and look like they're turning around, that the ships to engage them and try and capture them, which would mitigate against that.
Keep in mind also that every single one of these asteroids casts a shadow.
Yeah, okay.
So you can hide them in the shadow of a large asteroid kind of thing.
Fair enough.
You can, put them in a position where they can see you, but you might not be able to see them kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, we'll try and figure that out. Should I try a navigation check for that?
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Okay.
But that's so you want to advance to finding this location, correct?
Yeah.
Just want to see if they're make sure that everyone is good with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna put our flitter helm on there, yeah? What do people think?
No, I just say we tow it to the right place and we just leave it with
I mean, if you're planning for the next rendezvous point, like, you've got weeks to decide.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
We're just trying to find it for now.
Yeah. All right, so after about 14 hours of searching, you are pretty sure you have the correct location of the rendezvous point. Give me, Braxon, an intelligence check at half your score, please.
Okay. I don't know how to do half my score.
Just roll. I mean, you can, like, if it's got your score, we can figure it out.
Well, that's failure anyway.
No, okay. So, you really do not know what direction they're going to come at all. Like, you have no idea from, you know, like, you're going back through the time pool, and you're thinking about, like, what you saw, and you're like, we didn't, like, it picked up after they were already exchanging cargo, so there is no, and it ended before they left, so yeah, no information about where they might have come from.
Yeah, and I said before, didn't I, that I wanted to see whether we could see constellations. So obviously I couldn't see any.
Nothing that helped in determining what direction they came from.
Yeah.
Like, you can figure out their orientation, but that doesn't help you figure out where, like, the orientation when they exchanged goods, but that doesn't help you know which way they came from or went. You've seen a lot of asteroids large enough to hold a secret base, so that doesn't help you at all. And a lot of asteroids that have clear atmospheres and plant life, so that doesn't help you. You had a question, Solas?
Yeah, could the position of the ships be used to basically not say which direction they came from, but route out one direction they didn't came out?
No. With that intelligence check roll, nope.
Okay.
Does anybody else in the party have planetology?
The proficiency, for those wondering.
Yeah. I was just wondering.
None of us are scholarly types.
Yeah, no, I was wondering if somebody would be able to look at the nearby asteroids and see if the one is usable as a base.
Also, Lafdul, Solas resents your comment.
You tend to kill people more than study and learn.
Solas is still a scholarly type. He just doesn't focus on planetology. He focuses on history.
Be fair, Lafdul. He kills people and steals their books and reads their books. Yeah,
That's fair.
So, you know, like there is a bit of studying involved at the end of killing people.
And Lafdul, you have repeatedly wanted to kill things and vivisect them and study them. So, aren't you also a scholarly type? Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Would wild space survival work for using the spyglass for looking at the nearby asteroids to see if they're habitable, or is that out of
Yes, go ahead and give me a roll. I'll see if you get any information that way. Okay, yeah, you do identify some asteroids that would be, would be good places to get food and stuff from.
Okay.
And you're using the spyglass specifically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're doing that, you notice an odd flashing star in the distance, possibly beyond the asteroid belt.
Braxon will call Ockar and ask him for a second opinion.
I guess I'll look at it too.
Both of you looking with your spyglasses?
Yeah.
Okay. Both of you give me an intelligence check, please.
My intelligence is an 11.
Okay. You two look at it and converse, and what you first thought was a star in the distant crystal shell flashing, it's actually in the asteroid belt.
Right.
Is it like a signal lamp?
Oh, it is not matching that at all. And it's far. Like well outside of what you should be able to see normally if this were just a normal ship signaling.
Yeah.
Like you're not sure exactly how
Could
far
be
it
that
is.
device they're making.
I'm wondering if it could be something like a beacon arcane. So I'll go check our planetary locator.
It's not.
Right.
You've encountered them with some ports, and it is not that.
Okay. Well, while Ockar's around, I'll say that we'll station a watch on the planets that I think are habitable. And I was going to say we'll watch those planets to see if we see any signs of light. But it's possible that this thing we're seeing in the distance could actually be the asteroid.
It's likely.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing in space as like what do you call those fish that have that lure on the front of their head? I'm thinking of like some
Anglerfish?
kind of space equivalent of that.
This would be
Then it'll
far too far away for something like that. Like that would still be at signal lamp distances. You're not sure exactly how far it is, but it is within the asteroid belt. And it is well outside of the distance at which you would normally be able to see a ship. So we're talking like more than the equivalent of 20 hexes away.
Yeah,
well far away from that.
There's something called a beacon arcane. I don't know if we'd have seen one of those before.
I did just say that it is not that.
Sorry.
You've encountered them on other ports. I haven't mentioned it, but it's a common enough thing for asteroids ports especially. It's not that.
Okay, so
how long it would take to get there, Braxon, if we were just to go there? Would it take more than half an hour?
I guess we could fly the ship a little bit to the left or the right and try to triangulate how much it's moved.
Well, I mean, you could advance on it, trying to stay in asteroid shadows and stuff like that.
Yeah, all right, let's do that then.
But if you want to try to get an estimate on time, that would require a navigation check.
Okay.
No modifiers.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably... it's hard to say, but well over half an hour of travel if you went in a straight line. More if you kind of want to navigate around. So it depends on how you want to approach it.
I think we will try to be sneaky, and we will try to put an asteroid in between us and where the source of light is, and fly to that asteroid and then go into its shadow.
I'm going to bring up a point.
Yeah.
When we did the time pool, they said what's his name? Was testing the device. Darrakar was testing the device. This might be said device. If he stops testing it, we might lose our ability to track it if we take too long. They did say he was testing it. It's too much of a coincidence, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also if you don't hide, if they're testing it and it's a weapon, they might turn it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no idea what the thing they're testing is. I don't think we can account for that.
Do we have any
we've got no idea.
Do we have any magic that can examine the light?
You need some kind of scry. I was thinking about casting an augury as we approached it, but I need to know when we're within a half an hour of it.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I think we got a choice. Do we want to go after the light?
You can get back to the rendezvous point very easily. So
Yeah.
I'll
like
know it is.
you've marked it down on your charts, so you can get back to it pretty precisely.
I think it might be a good idea to, like, scout it out.
I suspect.
Right.
You could also
so,
scout it out with a smaller craft.
Yeah.
we
If you,
could scout it out.
Like the
with
dolphin, the dolphin's pretty large. The dolphin shuttle and the flitter are a lot smaller. They might be harder to spot.
If we
Mhm.
scouted it out with the final ship with some extra crew on board, then if they see that, it's not at the proper rendezvous point, but there's enough plausible deniability that they might not shoot at it straight away.
Yeah.
So
We could just use flitter and fly through the shadows.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking we could use the flare to fly over in
It's got
stealth and check
one
it out.
hit point, one hit, and it's gone.
yeah,
That's true too. That's probably a problem.
When we had the invisibility helm, we could mitigate that problem.
we didn't destroy the weapon, did we? On the damselfly, I don't think.
No, and you
A
and
heavy catapult.
you haven't dismantled it either.
Yeah, I say we mount the flitter helm on the damselfly, and we go check out their base with the damselfly. If somebody's got a spell that can make us look like Finnel'ar temporarily, if they see us, if somebody's able to speak Finnel'ar, we could send a signal and say, we got to the rendezvous point late and we saw your signal and we came to investigate. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Do these people seem like the type that would be like, "Oh, hey, all right, well, let's trade now"?
Yeah.
I think they would be suspicious, especially since they are already suspicious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I still think if we go with their ship, if they see the ship that they're expecting to see, it's slightly less suspicious. Or we can go
Always
in the flitter and
hesitate.
hope they don't see us. We don't have the invisibility helm anymore.
If you
If we
fly
had the-
behind the sun, star, and use that as cover,
Fly behind?
No, if we
in
fly,
front of it, you know,
if
so
we
then
fly in front of the sun, we get silhouetted.
Yeah, you cast a shadow too.
I say that we just fly in the shadows of the asteroid.
What, with our normal ship?
No, either with flitter or the shuttle.
how big's the
Shuttle is 20 tons. No, 15.
Seems to fly, well, a wasp, more or less.
Wasp is 18. Damselfly is 10.
Well, at least if they see us in the dolphin shuttle and chase us, they're not going to be expecting a battle dolphin.
I have a question that may come up. If we
The
get
whole
into
point of the dolphin shuttle that there's a battle dolphin nearby.
Dolphin shuttle looks like a small sailing vessel.
be
Unless they're
carry on.
very familiar with the battle dolphins, they're gonna think it's just a little cog or something like that, or a caravel or something.
Yeah.
But Lafdul, you had a question?
What happens if they go to tactical speed? Who goes on the helm? Because I don't think some fighting's going to be fast enough. It's going to be one of the PCs who is high enough level.
How is the speed calculated again?
Your casting level divided by 2.
Does the
Okay,
well? That's for a major helm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have major helm on the shuttle.
I don't know about
Is,
that.
2,500.
Since we did get major helm at one point as a loot, and we decided to keep it, but we already had major helm on our dolphin.
Yeah.
Was that
And
Red Wheel
we
ship?
thought that it would be extra mobility when we have to take
Yeah,
the
you're
shuttle.
correct. You're correct. It's on the.
Well, there's the calculations for a minor.
It's on the.
Oh, that
sheet.
does not help
Yeah,
at all.
no. Don't.
Oh,
It is divided by 2, but it has to be cleanly divided by 2 for a major helm, and divided by 3, cleanly divided by 3 for a minor helm.
You are correct.
Right,
We've
so-
got a major helm and the portal detector on the hilt.
And you do have a ring that gives you +1 SR.
Yeah, so
So
we
minor helm would be 2 for me, and then a major helm would be 4.
yeah, you're probably too low if we're gonna. But we would take one of our normal helmsmen, and we would only swap helmsmen if we really need to.
So it really depends on what the SR of your opponents would be as well.
I think all of the higher level casters are all between 9 and 11 anyway, so it's all going to be free. On a, oh, actually, no, if it's a major helm, that's 5 and 4.
And the
Yeah, it's a major
Dolphin
helmet
Shuttle has a major helm.
I'm 9th level, so I'm 4.
Question: Can we blacken the dolphin shell?
If you want to spend a lot of time painting it.
Yeah.
Pardon me. And that's assuming that you have black paint.
And I don't think we want to spend too much time doing that, considering we're in enemy territory.
Okay.
So magic's good for that kind of thing. Short
Yeah.
notice.
So hiding in shadows or magic to hide you are probably your best ways if you want to try and approach stealthily.
All right. Yeah, we'll go for hiding in shadows. And we're using the dolphin shuttle. Seems like most people want to do that.
We fly dark, as in a manner of speaking, by
Put
taking
out all
as
your
many
lights,
yeah.
Yeah, we'll put out all the lights on the main ship as well.
Okay. So are you going to leave the battle dolphin at the rendezvous point? Do you want to move closer and then split?
I think we should move closer and then split.
Yes, I agree.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Are we going to carry on towing the other ship, or are we going to leave that at the place, the shadow in the where the rendezvous point was?
I mean, we can stop the towing if Dolphin gets into combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so who is going to go on the dolphin shuttle when you do split?
Ockar will.
Solas will.
Well,
Ockar's
okay, all right. Hold on.
levels.
I don't mean the helm. I mean like I assume all of the PCs are going to go.
I think all the PCs, yeah.
Who are you going to take along to sail the ship or act as, combat? I mean, like, I guess part of the question is, are you just trying to find out what this is, or are you actually planning to, like, possibly attack it? Like, what are you thinking there?
I think we're gonna go investigate it and be ready for a fight if it is what we think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we don't want to start a fight, but if one starts, we'll be ready to finish it. So I think we will want to have Grosh and Knack with us. And I'm trying to think out the fighters who's best at fighting.
What level are you, Lankas? I'm writing in everyone's levels.
I'm eight caster level.
So was Solas 10th or 11th?
I think
11.
11 then.
I think maybe GIF will be better against orcs than Hadazee or dwarves.
Her weighty.
Sorry,
What a
Hawaii
wizard, Lankas.
Yeah, sorry, I keep mixing Hawaii up with dwarves. I mean, Hawaii will be good for making fog, but I don't know.
Yeah, but they are each on the same level now.
I know they are, but I'm thinking that GIF look more intimidating.
That's fair. Okay, what about Loire and Ingritha and Beelmuth?
And Greeta's going to be on the shuttle, and Beowulf as well.
Yeah, I'd have Laura come along. I mean,
Solas would ask Lem if she wants to come.
Yeah, she'll come.
I think we'll be taking Sunfire because he's the best helmsman we've got out of the three. And we'll only swap him if we need to.
oh no, he would have to be flying the shell, wouldn't he? Or...
Yes. Yeah, it would be
Oh,
taken.
yeah, all right, yeah. Ockar wouldn't be being split because it's the same level as Sunfire, so it would have to be Lankas, me,
Yeah.
If you want to get faster.
Finn, or Solas, depending on what speed
We
they are.
really don't want to put one of the PCs on the helm unless we have to.
Well, our helmsmen are too low level.
Well,
I know they are, but if we don't get
Sunfire
observed,
with the ring would be 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do not get seen, we don't need to put one of the PCs on the helm. Yeah. If we observe what the thing is and it's a red herring, we've put a PC on the helm. We've wasted their spells for no reason. Yeah. If we get seen and we have to run away, and they're faster than us, that's when we need to think about whether we're going to put a PC on the helm, right? The other thing we can do is if we decide we want to attack them, we can let them board us and then counterboard, right? If we pack the ships out, if we pack out the shuttle with extra people because we don't care about the air because we'll get the air back when we reunite with our ship, yeah, we can overload the ship, right? Because we're only going for a little bit, and we can get our air back later. So we could let them board us if they catch us up even, and then counterboard and take out their ship that way. So we've got options.
Yeah, I'm with it in any event.
Yeah. So I would say we might need to put a PC on the helm. Work out which of you is possibly going to do that. But don't do it unless we need to.
Not actually put them on until until you need to. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. As for other things, it's orcs. So things like sleep spells might work. Yeah. So, do any of you have spells like that paired that could be useful if they try and board us, or if we try and board them?
I mean, I've got a few.
Magic items.
Yeah, I've got the sleep dust. I've got sprite venom, help person.
I have dictate, where I can basically mass cast command on people.
Okay, sounds good.
Spell I never take these days anymore.
And like you said, a couple of you got the ability to be invisible. So if you could be invisible and get right in everyone's face and then put them to sleep, that would kind of be useful. But we won't engage unless we have to.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're a captain. We follow your lead, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, we're trying to find out information. If we work out it's the base, we can decide whether we want to engage. But if we're going to engage, we might want to engage with the big ship, because then we can take everyone on board. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where we're not really going to know how it's going to work out until we go in and see for ourselves.
Yeah. Well, let's take all the GIF and pack most of them underneath the decks so that
like sardines.
Yeah, so we look less of a threat.
So all 15 GIF.
Yeah.
Well, so some need to sail the ship.
Yeah, we'll have some on the deck.
So some of the GIF will be sailing, but the rest will be below?
Yeah.
Okay, so 15 GIF. Okay.
And let's just play like we're just like trading people going through the asteroid belt.
We can
Lankas.
let's say we can conveniently have what they need.
I don't think we want to do that. I think if they see us, they're going to attack us
Or run.
or run. Yeah. Lankas, you said you can hide things.
I always screw this up. Vacancy doesn't hide people, only object. It's an illusion to make a place look like it's been abandoned, but it doesn't hide people. So
Okay. Well, if we load our weapon on the dolphin shuttle, can you make it look like it's either doesn't exist or isn't loaded?
yes.
Right. That and you'd have to keep concentrating on that, yeah.
Depends on how we want to do it.
Okay.
Are both true? Like, can you hide it or make it seem like it's not loaded?
You can't both hide it and make it seem like it's not loaded.
No,
because...
no, but does he have both choices? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh. Choose one or the other. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, so vacancy can make it look like it. Vacancy actually would work in this case, in which case it would just look like it's not being used.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I would say that vacancy would make weapons seem not loaded.
Okay. What we'll do then is we'll get it loaded and we'll make it look. We'll get the crew to look like they're swabbing the decks or something, so that they can be nearby. But look, if someone has a look at them, they're not appearing to man the weapon.
What is the real fast? What is the area of effect of your standard illusion? Like your best standard illusion that allows you to do basically anything you want. Like Phantasmal Force kind of thing.
Yeah, Phantasmal Force is the one with the best radius, and it is 400 square feet plus. So it's 1,200 square feet right now.
1,200. Okay, give me a second.
But for a smaller ship, this might be big enough.
Yes, that is what I am checking. I cannot do a rectangle, can I? No. All right.
Having made a map of the dolphin, the battle dolphin, I know that it is not big enough for that.
No, it is not big enough for the battle dolphin. I think it's big enough for the shuttle, though.
Right. So it could cover the whole ship.
Yes, although the important thing about Phantasmal Force is that it can't hide things because it's not invisibility, so it can't make something appear unloaded.
It can hide things in a certain way. If you like, you could make the ship seem like an asteroid. It's not invisibility.
Actually,
you can cover up something with something larger. Basically.
Actually, yeah, that's probably a better idea. Is just make it look like an asteroid.
Okay. Do you remember we went up against a murderoid or something?
Do we want to make it look well?
A murderoid just looks like an asteroid, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we go in looking like an asteroid then.
Okay. So the only issue with that is that the asteroid would be moving unnaturally.
Yeah.
But it depends on whether you're actually seen moving or not. And you could approach more slowly, and that might be less noticed. And you could focus on going in straight lines.
Can we look like a Kindori?
Be a very large Kindori.
Okay.
I think. Let me double check. Let me double check. I don't remember exactly how big they are.
No, I don't either.
I mean, they're big. They're whale-sized, but I don't remember
Yeah.
if they are big enough to for your ship. Give me a second.
That can
no,
make us look
that's-
like one gigantic scabber.
Yeah.
That would definitely be...
Did it?
Okay, yes, you could make the ship look like a Kindori.
Okay. What do you think? Gigantic King Dory?
I don't know
Just
what that.
swimming through the asteroid belts?
Oh, the.
It's a space whale.
Oh,
Space whale.
space whale.
You've seen them.
With
Got it.
4 eyes on the front.
So that would allow you to move unnaturally while also being
Yeah.
not what you look like. Now, you would still have the mast sticking out at the top. I think that would be an issue.
Right.
But it's a lot less like if you pull the sails down,
Yeah.
so you're not you would suffer maneuverability. So you would drop down, I think, to F.
Okay.
But that's not really an issue unless you get into a fight, and then you can always unfurl the sails.
Yeah. All right.
Did you not make the Kindori look like it was impaled by a
I was
giant
thinking about that. I was literally about to
harpoon or
say, like,
something? You're just having a bad day.
He needs to
Position
put-
it right, we could just make it look like a Kindori narwhal.
He needs to put a Haldar on top of the Kindori with some people with goats and stuff.
So the hope is that unless you got really close, I mean, if you get really close, then a lot of this is going to fall apart anyway. But from a distance, it might not be noticeable. Like a tiny Kindori out at a distance, people might not notice that there is a mast sticking out of the top.
Yeah.
You could put some structures on top if you want to hope that further hides it. It's up to you.
No, that's
It sounds silly, but how apparent is like a globe of darkness around that mast bit going to be? If we're already flying dark.
That would depend entirely on how you are positioned, but it would blot out stars behind it. So it would blot out more than the mast would in terms of light behind it.
Still, I feel like it depends. It might be less noticeable, than a mast, but
it might be less noticeable, but it also might be more noticeable. It would certainly be more noticeable the closer you got. Like, it would probably work better the farther away you are, but the closer you are, the more obvious it would be.
I think we just take the risk.
Yeah, since we're going in guns blazing, as it were.
I have no idea what you just said, Lafdul.
Since we're going in guns blazing, it shouldn't matter too much.
Well, are you going in guns blazing? Right now you want to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, but if...
We're just seeing lights, right? We don't even know if it's a ship yet.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's a ship, you don't know if it's an asteroid, you don't know what it is.
Yeah. I think we're going in weapons loaded, though.
Yeah, you can go in weapons loaded, but there's a difference. There's a difference between just saying screw it all and we're just going to go attack. I mean, because that's not what you're doing. That's obviously not what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't want to attack. I just want to be ready that if they spot us and they attack, we can counter-attack.
Okay. Is there anything I can do with a disguise proficiency to attempt to hide? No.
Disguise works on people, not on the ship.
Yeah, sometimes you have used it on...
Can you use an invisibility spell on a mast?
Nope.
Can we get
spells do specify creatures?
Yep.
Can we get Finn to turn into a snake and hug the mast so
Nope.
that he's holding the mast.
I don't
No,
think he
because
could get
you
boa
would-
constrictor
It's
size.
okay.
You would
Zakhan's
see
joking.
you would see through the snake and see the mast.
It's okay. I'm joking.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just being absurdist. Because we've asked a load of stupid questions. I think we just need to go in. Yeah. If we get spotted, we get spotted.
All right. Do you
Yeah.
want to
will do
go
the
in very
Kindori.
carefully, very
Yeah.
slowly, and like literally until you have an idea, like you get more information,
Yes.
or like how close are you willing to go?
I think that Braxon and Ockar are going to be using their spy glasses, and we will go from asteroid to asteroid, trying to hug the shadows, and we will do another check every time we get to another asteroid to see if we can see anything yet.
If you
And we will get Sunfion to go slower than normal so that it appears more like it's a Kindori speed. I
So
can't remember
like
how fast Kindori go.
SR1 for. I mean, like
Yeah.
they can go SR1.
Yeah. Okay.
if you get me within half an hour, I will do an augury to see,
Okay.
if it spells our doom. If you
Yeah.
can estimate when we are within half an hour.
Yeah.
So are you leaving the battle dolphin and the damselfly back at around the rendezvous point and traveling
Yeah, we are.
entirely with the dolphin shuttle?
Oh, hang on. People said they wanted to get a bit closer with it.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to say we should just go in with the little ship, because the closer we get to this thing, if they have spy glasses and stuff, they can be trying to see us. And if that device with the light on it is a scrying device of some sort, and it sees us and we look like we already look like Kindori, and if the spell lasts that long, I don't know how long the spell lasts, but if the spell lasts long enough to get us there and back, yeah, I think we're less likely to be spotted if we're a Kindori.
It lasts as long as Lankas is concentrating on it, up to 8 hours.
Okay, I think Lankas is on Kindori duty.
Yep.
So you
Yeah,
want to
so
go?
they-
You want to go
fishy
in
thoughts.
entirely with the shuttle?
I would
Yeah.
vote for that, but we'll see if anyone, if
Okay.
other people want to vote for something else, we'll just get the vote out of the way.
All right. So
I'm
Braxon
good
votes
with
for that. Darrakar?
I'm going. What are the choices again?
Get closer with the main ship and then separate, or leave the main ship back at the rendezvous point and go entirely with the dolphin shuttle.
Go with the shuttle.
Okay. Solas? You're muted, Solas?
I would go closer with the main ship and then split.
Okay. Lankas?
Split ahead of time and don't go closer with the main ship.
All right. Ockar?
I think we should move. I think we should split from the main ship ahead of time.
All right. Finn?
I think we could move the ship closer.
All right. Lafdul?
I think we should split because we can always run. Need to.
So leave the main ship back at the rendezvous point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that is the majority then. Going closer only with the dolphin shuttle.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And what our strategy will be is if they see us and they come at us, we will try to get behind one of the asteroids and then we'll speed up.
Okay.
And try and lose them.
We could gauge our ability to engage with whatever that is we're going to be potentially fighting.
Yeah.
All right. So, but you're gonna move. You can move normally for a little bit. If Ockar and Braxon are constantly staying on the spyglass, they can you know, the two of you can warn the rest and say, okay, now is the time to slow down. I think we're getting close enough,
Okay.
kind of thing.
Hmm.
All right. Are you doing Theatre of the Mind or?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't have a
Solas will
tactical
cast-
map that's big enough to cover that whole distance.
Could be stretching it and stretching it and stretching
Solas
it.
that's
casts
cool.
invisibility on himself while we are on the way.
You will have plenty. I mean, it's a lesson around casting time, so you can do that later. I mean, like, you might
Yeah,
get in
but,
just close enough to get some information and then go back. So
Yeah, but well before we
it's up to you.
enter
Alright,
combat.
that's fine.
I mean, you could just hide behind a bubble.
That assumes you guys enter combat this time.
Yeah.
I'm preparing.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Bear in mind we're all being protected because we're inside a Kindori whale.
All right, so
No faith in Lankas' illusions.
you get to a point where you take some cover behind an asteroid. You've gotten as close as you are willing to go. It's close to an hour of travel at tactical speed through the asteroid belt. So this is whatever the light is pretty significant because it's going that far.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And before we go any further, I'd like Braxon.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Because you've gotten to a point where you're comfortable to then shift over to a slower speed, and you can make a decision then. In the course of that, you are pretty sure it is a ship, because it is not. It is moving around too much. The flashes are irregular, so whatever it is, you're pretty sure it is a ship. It is not a regular occurrence, but you're still too far away to get a better idea of what it is. But you've now taken cover behind an asteroid in the shadow, so you can make a better decision on what you want to do.
Okay. Could we have been, while we were going in, while one of us is looking at the towards the light, the other one is looking at the other asteroids to see if there's signs that of lights on them or anything like that?
Sure.
Okay.
And you don't notice anything on the way in.
So, you're saying we can't get any closer to it without being seen, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You started to speak and then just like it trailed off. I didn't hear it. If you asked
Okay,
anything.
sorry. Are you saying we can't get any closer to the ship? We've identified that it's a ship. Are you saying we can't get any closer to it without them possibly seeing us?
No, I'm saying that you got to a point where now is where you're worried about them possibly noticing you. So this is when, if you want to go closer, you got to go slower, try to act like a whale, that kind of thing. This is
okay.
This was up till this point was the we're confident we're out of range. We're confident we're out of range. All right, now we might be in range. Let's play it safe. Let's take cover and decide what we want to do. You're pretty sure it's a ship. It is still too far away to make anything out with the spyglass. Every time you train your eye on it and you can actually see it, quote unquote, it's because there's a blinding flash of light coming through your spyglass.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like enough that you're looking at it, and it's like you have to pull your eye back and close your eyes because of the brightness of it.
We will call for Sunfire to slow to whale speed.
You've taken cover, so now you can.
Cool.
You've stopped. Now you can start moving.
Is there somebody in the party who had something like a gem of truth seeing?
It wouldn't have the range.
Not even if you put it on the end of the telescope?
No. Telescope would not help with the range.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Magic that only works to a certain distance is only going to work to a certain distance, even if you...
Yeah, of course. Okay. No, I was just wondering if it's magical light. But yeah, fair enough. Okay. Did somebody say they had a spell they wanted to cast when we got closer? Were we in range for that?
I have an augury.
This is a time when you could cast an augury if you want. Like, this is your best bet. Otherwise, you could wait until you feel for sure. I mean, It's not something that is going to be seen by them.
We can go to the next asteroid along if you want to wait.
Yeah, go to the next one and I'll do it.
I mean,
Okay.
this is the point where I'm going to move you over to a tactical map.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Well, it takes 2 rounds to cast. So.
okay, well, that's you can still make a decision.
All right, I'll cast it now then, and I will be.
Well, hold on. I mean, I will move you guys over to the tactical map, and you can make a decision at some point during that if you're fine waiting. If you want to do it now, that's fine too. It's just I want to make sure that you understand the options. So do you want to do it now, or do you want to wait until you get like a better tactical view of the situation?
I'm fine waiting. I mean, what do you think your deity would like the most?
Just make a quick decision, please.
I don't really have one, so I'll wait.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so you're ready to start advancing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right, so there are a lot of asteroids around. Like I said, it is pretty dense.
Yeah.
There is, if you zoom out, there is a white S.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Your ship is down in the lower left-hand corner, near all of your tokens. So that white S is a rough position of where it is.
Yeah.
And you can assume that light is basically coming straight from the right side.
Right, got ya. Okay. So I think we will be headed towards this asteroid, probably on this side.
Okay. So you want to be moving at 1 SR, correct?
Yeah, 1 SR. So we'll be moving to there.
So just calculate the length, and I'm not going to do like round by round because you are
4, 5.
So 10.
And look at the bottom number for hexes.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 rounds.
Yeah, so it'll take you 10 rounds to get there.
Yeah. So we'll have another look with our spy glasses
before you you hide yourself, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are still too far away. You can only vaguely make out the tiny speck of whatever it is. And it is moving around. But Ockar and Braxon, give me an intelligence check, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Once you're within 20 hexes, then I will actually reveal what you see. And that will be how close you have to be to make it out.
Oh, I did that wrong. It had to. That's a fail.
Fine. That's fine.
I'm hearing the music from Star Trek 2 in my head.
So Braxon, your roll?
I thought I rolled. Oh no, I didn't
Nope.
roll. Nope. That's weird. That is weird. I must hit the cancel button.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just do a D20 then.
I didn't click myself. That's the problem.
Okay. So what you can make out right now is that the random flashes that you're getting are, you're pretty sure they're not like directed at you.
Yeah.
You're seeing something intermittently. Okay. So where do you want to move next?
Okay, well, Braxon would tell the others and say, does anyone know of any space phenomenon like a storm that does this? But we will be heading for this asteroid.
Okay.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rounds away.
Okay.
Do you want to do your auguries here, or we've got 2 more asteroids we can get to?
When we get to here, I'll do it.
I mean, you can
Okay.
also get behind other asteroids. Like you don't have to keep going towards it. You can,
That's true.
you know, you can always go like here if you think that's safer, or you could even try going over here. You know, I mean, like there's a lot of different places you can go. That's kind of the point.
Yeah, I think we'll stay on the dark side of it.
I mean, you can also go up to
Oh,
here, kind of
Yeah.
thing, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's a good call to go to the west.
hey,
And,
Finn.
Now, the one problem, sorry, I'll let you ask that question in a second, is that it will take longer before you get within visual range of your target. So, FYI.
Yeah.
All right, Lafdul, you had a question for Finn?
He's a space druid, traveled around a bit in space. Do you know how Kindori would normally react to a bright flashing light? If this feels like it's so out of place, then we might have to adjust on the fly. In other words, go around rather than.
Well,
I mean, a Kindori
as a
might be
player, I
confused
can't
by
answer
an
that,
extremely
so-
bright light.
All right, so Finn, give me an intelligence check, please. You don't know Kindori well, but you do know animals, and you would have encountered Kindori at times and talked to people about them
It's
because they
rare
are an
when
animal.
they're no.
Okay, so you really don't know. What you can say is that you know that Kindori have eyes that can create a lot of light. So you'd probably say there's either 2 real possibilities. Either they would be, you know, attracted to the light because, hey, that might be other Kindori, or they might really want to avoid it because they're worried it might be like, you know, it might be another Bull Kindori, and you're a Bull Kindori, and it might be like, I don't want to get involved with a rival kind of thing. So that's kind of where you're thinking, and then you can role play from that what you want to suggest.
No, I'd explain just that.
Thanks.
All right. Well,
Okay, I
let's
think
get
we will.
closer.
I think you want to go to that one. I was going to say.
Oh, that was. You're the captain. You decide ultimately.
Yeah. I think we'll go. I think we'll go to that one, and then we will go to this one.
Okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds to get there.
You want to move one more, actually, to really stay in
One
the
more.
shadow.
Okay.
So what was that?
What's your? I'm trying to map out where his potential
7.
move plan is. 'Cause it's got to be within the next half an hour. So that only works if we were really going like a rough straight line. That's within half an hour. That's 24 rounds.
Don't worry too much. Well, I mean, like half an hour is all like a half an hour could also be, will they notice us? Will they, you know, stuff like that. I mean, like it doesn't have to be directly going to encounter them. Like it depends on what your actions, what actions you want to be there to be.
Well, what I'm trying to ask in the augury is, will we encounter danger on the course that we are currently plotted?
Okay, then Braxon, what course do you want to go?
I was thinking there and there and there and then there. I wasn't thinking of actually going to it unless we could see something.
That's 30, so it would be around there. That would be how far my augury would get us.
Okay, Ockar and Braxon, give me an intelligence check, please.
Okay. Hang on.
So, okay, so both of us.
Yeah, intelligence checks.
Oh, failed.
Okay.
I succeeded.
Okay.
Brax's brain drops out.
So you converse with each other, and you do think that it is moving to the east.
Right.
So I guess we'll head in that direction.
So moving towards like these one of these asteroids over here, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think if we go that way, we'll be too slow.
Okay. All right. Well, then we could head towards this one.
Also, that might give us the game away. Then I can switch it.
Well,
Braxon
nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Braxon
mean-
says. Braxon says to the spellcasters.
I mean, if they're heading
Could
this
could
way,
that thing be something like a white sphere of annihilation? Can any of you guys do spellcraft?
I mean, first of all, players can say what their gut reaction is.
Yeah.
You don't always have to roll for something like that.
Okay.
Don't want to.
All right.
It's up to them.
I mean, honestly, seeing as how Zekel was last we were able to find, getting supplies to make glass and mirrors, I suspect this has something to do with that.
So this could be
Great.
Okay. All right. Then I guess we go to this asteroid.
Okay.
Yeah, that
2,
lines
3.
up with my augury. Essentially, yeah, I'm
So
going to
this
cast
is-
it as
this
we're
is-
traveling.
This is 7 to get there. All right.
Okay.
We'll approach.
I'll start casting augury there.
All right. What is your percentage chance?
79.
I'm sorry.
79.
All right.
Sorry, I wasn't talking directly in the microphone. Should be better now.
Okay. The results of your augury are quite mixed. You do not get a solid answer either way.
Was that a failed round, was it?
I mean, maybe it was a fail. Maybe it was also there's too many variables in
Might be multiple things there.
in play.
Can we?
Has anyone been
Hold
keeping
on,
an eye
hold on.
on
Braxon was starting to ask something.
Can we see with the spy glasses whether this is some sort of rotating unusual ship with mirrors stuck on it?
Let's see. Give me a second.
Should we do an intelligence check or something?
No. I need to see if you're if you've gotten within range because this thing is just a general placeholder.
Right.
Okay, you're not quite close enough, but it's variable. Go ahead and both of you give me an intelligence check, Ockar and Braxon. All right,
Waiting for my roll to happen. It's buffering. We both succeeded.
Okay, so you think it's hard to make out exactly what the shape is, but that sphere idea is close.
Yeah.
Braxon. It definitely is. It's not long and flat. It's not like it is something that is a similar length as height and width kind of thing.
So this could be Zirkle, but it could also be something like a bomb. Okay.
I mean, the size is pretty large. You would say similar to your battle dolphin or larger, as opposed to smaller.
I guess we approach at Kindori speed, and it's spinning, is it?
It's moving. You're not sure about spinning, but it is moving.
Okay. We'll approach at Kindori speed then.
So, like, actually coming out and going straight towards it, or going around the...
I think we'll go kind of over here, and then we'll turn on this sort of heading towards there.
Okay. Lafdul?
I'm trying to remember where we learned this, but we did learn about radiant ships at one point. And the elves wanted us to keep that under guard, and it's making me think of a radiant ship for some reason.
Okay.
Is there anything that you can act on based on that information?
Something to do with lights, but that's the character. The player doesn't know enough.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's now in the air, in the open, in the airs. People might be thinking about it. So if if it gives anyone any ideas, all right. So
they already stole Spirit Warriors at one point. They might have stole a radiant ship. They're testing it.
that's smaller than what Braxon and Ockar are describing, though.
Oh, maybe they're trying to build a bigger one.
Okay, Braxon, start moving to where you want to move to.
Should I move one hex at a time, or just move over here first?
Yeah, just move over there. I'm going to check to see something. Okay.
Oh, hang on, I need to zoom in.
Okay, so as you are coming out from behind that asteroid, you do see a bright flash of light in the general direction of what you're looking for, and then this asteroid, which is covered in some small scrubby plants of some sort, such that it is actually green. You see a bright burst of flame appear on the surface of it.
Oh boy!
Oh, so it's a weapon. Right. Do we want to disengage?
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely disengage.
We need to get back to the Valdolphin and maybe also contact those elven people, since I think we found what we're looking for.
Yeah, but
not necessarily.
Not
It still
quite
could
yet.
be Zirkle.
I don't think so.
Well, he's definitely involved, I think. But no,
I mean, worst case scenario, we lose our ship.
Considering the autonome that was Zekala's autonome told us that last memory he has is orc-like creatures attacking the laboratory. I think even if it's Zekala, it's not in control.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It just ran.
So no. So I was moving it to a more precise location. That's all. Sorry.
All right.
I
Okay.
couldn't see because of the
Okay. So here's an idea. We could either move behind this asteroid or stay where we are, and somebody could try scrying on the thing to see if they can see inside it.
And the scrying ball do that? Oh yeah, it can do objects, can it?
I don't know.
So keep in mind that you've been acting as a Kandori for now, for a while now. You should definitely continue acting as a Kandori if you don't want to be obvious that you're not a Kandori.
I think we should slowly move away, acting as if the fire scared us off.
Yeah, I think Kindori would be scared.
Okay, is there anything else that you're going to do? I mean, does everyone agree? Does anyone object to moving away?
Is it not possible to like hide behind this asteroid and just watch? Maybe we're hiding from the fire.
You would be like, it would be difficult to hide behind it and watch because you would have an asteroid in your way.
Yeah. What we could do is we could go behind this, and then we could go over here, and we could go around here, and we're like swimming around in space.
Sounds silly. How hard is it to get on foot? And keep our ship on the side of it, but land like we the party.
It would just be taking the ship down to like 20 feet above the surface and dropping over a rope ladder.
Yeah, then we walk up the side and just observe.
How big is the asteroid?
That's like a mile long. But I need a decision pretty quick. You can vote on it.
That's what I would like to do.
I would vote us to continue act like a Kindori would.
Yeah.
But act like a Kandori and move away. Act like a Kandori and move closer. Act like a Kandori, continue to hide behind rocks.
I
Move
think-
away.
Yeah.
Move away.
I mean, it won't necessarily be able to see us, and we could, as far as it knows, we could have gone in that direction. So
All right. So Lafdul,
is
you wanna get the
least good to
PCs
hear.
down to that near asteroid. Correct. That's your vote.
at least get to there, then decide.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, my computer froze.
It's okay. Real fast. Finn, what is
Ah.
your vote? Well, okay. Braxon, do you have something to suggest or add?
No, I was just trying to confirm that Lafdul wants to have us pull up alongside this asteroid and then walk over the top of it and spy with the spy glasses.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. That's what's being proposed.
Okay. So that's Lafdul's vote. Finn, what's your vote?
I vote for the asteroid plan just because I want to keep this thing in sight a little bit longer.
Okay. Ockar?
I think maybe back away.
All right. Lankas?
Back away.
Solas?
Back away.
Darrakar?
I'm also in the back away camp.
And Braxon?
Yeah, I'm in favour of going behind that asteroid and dropping down and walking over the surface.
Okay.
And using the
Full to
hunkering
free,
down
so-
and using the spyglass.
All right. So it's 3-4, 4 for backing away.
Off. All right, back off, I guess.
Now, you can still go back here and then go that way. That would at least continue your route as opposed to like an immediate about face.
I think that's
Yeah.
the best plan.
Okay.
That looks more natural.
Now, what does everyone in the party want to do as you're doing that?
I'll keep an eye out with like the spyglass to see if I notice anything, like any ships or
Yeah.
anything.
Okay. Braxon?
Yeah, Braxton's going to want to look with a spyglass, see if he can see any crew or anything like that.
Okay. Now you two are the only ones with spyglasses. Anyone else doing anything in particular? Like spells to try to get information, scrying, watching things, looking at, anything else?
I think Lankas is wailing.
Yeah, I'm focusing on whaling.
Yeah, I mean, you could still look around. You just can't concentrate on anything else.
Yeah. I can't cast.
He's doing his impression of a beluga whale.
I hope not a
Solas
beluga
is-
whale.
The last thing he
Solas
says
is
is,
casting
well,
a spell.
All right, what spell?
Solas is for some reason casting a fire purge.
Okay.
Might be good.
the last thing that Lankas says before the TPK is, "Oh no, not again." That's a
Okay.
Hitchhiker's Guide joke for anyone that doesn't know.
All right, so Braxon and Ockar, give me intelligence checks. I'm not going to require you to move your token away.
Okay, I'm just looking for my token.
Exact.
Okay.
There we go. Every time I click on the ship, I have to click on my token again.
I mean, you could also just roll a d20, so.
I could do, but that would.
Okay. So, Ockar, you're pretty sure that this thing is faceted. So it's not round, it's faceted.
That means it's like naturally carved.
It means it's got flat sides.
Oh, so like a cube.
Or a
a
gem,
gem.
or, a dodecahedron, or,
No,
something
it's-
like that. All of those would be faceted.
Some
So
kind
it's
of
not-
prism to reflect.
So as
the light
opposed to
on.
round, as opposed to a sphere.
Okay. Does it look rough or
Hard to say.
smooth?
Hard to say. It
okay.
is like you're seeing reflections of stars in its
so
form.
it's not a normal kind of asteroid.
It is not an asteroid. It is. This is the ship I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. A cuboid ship.
or
Not
some
a cube
other
like,
flat-sided shape, faceted
Okay.
Yeah.
shape.
It could be a
think think of it like a diamond that gathers light.
You know what we fought in that other sphere in Vlad space, where they had that cube thing that shot out this great big electrical beam?
That was
or
much
something?
bigger than a ship, though.
It was a planetoid, basically.
I'm wondering if it's like a miniature version of this.
Maybe.
Do
Okay.
you see any numbers on the sides?
No.
Very good.
But if give me another intelligence check there, Ockar.
Okay. Nope.
No. Okay. No, you just think that it has flat sides. So, like, I mean, it is very roughly round, but it could be like a round faceted gem. It could, like, in shape. It could be. It's not a cube. The flat sides are too angular, not at right angles. So, but something
Okay.
like that. But do you guys want? Are you guys backing off to take another approach, or do you want to head back to your battle dolphin?
Well, most of the people wanted to back off, so
Yeah, people want to back off, so we have
I
to
mean,
respect
I,
the vote.
I want to get the battle dolphin before we go near that thing.
Okay.
we're definitely going to here first, and then we're going over to here.
Okay. Go ahead and move the token.
All right. We'll be moving at one.
Yes, I know. I
around.
understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Braxon and Ockar, give me another intelligence check, please, each.
Okay.
Unlimited power.
Nope.
Unlimited power.
Yeah, I was thinking as he destroy the asteroid or something.
Okay.
Turns out it's Yieldy Death Star.
So, two things, Braxon. Just as you were getting behind it and losing sight of the ship, another bright flash of light on this asteroid and a burst of fire on that. Now, that one doesn't appear covered in grass.
Right.
Finn, give me an intelligence check, please.
We could always time pull this event. Yeah.
You can do some time
Yeah, we
pulling,
could do. My guess
Finn?
is that it's. Yeah, sorry, Finn.
I'm just waiting for. Are you muted or something, Finn?
No, I just briefly stepped away for a
Oh,
second.
okay. Sorry. Just an intelligence check, please. Okay. You do think you see some other spots that may have been formerly burned on some of the other asteroids around you. So, not necessarily these, but like some of these other ones that you're passing by over here, kind of thing. And Braxon, as you do pass this one, you do notice that there is a large crack in it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. So, can Braxon talk to Lankas?
Yeah.
Without,
Lankas can speak just fine. It's he just can't like do anything like fighting.
Yeah. So, can he look through this?
No.
Can Braxton hold the spyglass in
No.
front of his eye? Okay, fair enough. So
he can observe what's going on around him, but he can't like focus on through a.
Fair enough, because that would be concentrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Braxton's going to draw his attention to the crack and say, could this maybe be something Zirkle was making for blasting asteroids that could have been captured by the orcs?
He had stepped away.
I am back now.
Okay.
I did hear that though.
Okay.
I came back right as he was saying it. I don't think he'd go for something destructive like this unless he was being forced to. That's my gut, at least.
Yeah, but could it have peaceful purposes, like exterminating vermin or something, and then be altered from?
I mean, it could be used to cook a very large piece of toast.
Okay.
This isn't like aggressive mining, is it? Breaking open asteroids to find minerals.
It could be.
You would need to you would really need to examine that crack more closely.
Also, the crack seems to be on the side that was not fired.
All right.
No, it is on this side. You noticed it as you went by. You just weren't paying that much attention. No one was saying anything about observing the other asteroids.
Okay.
I gave you opportunities to say stuff about that.
Well, I did say something earlier about looking for signs of life,
but you were primarily on this way in. You were primarily focused with your spyglass on the ship. So.
Okay, so does anyone want to go back to Plan A and we can walk over the asteroid and examine the crack?
I want to get the battle dolphin because this thing's giant. It's got that big flame weapon. I'm not exactly sure how comfortable I am exploring around here with that thing here.
I'm actually willing to swap my vote.
I am too curious, and they know what they say about curiosity killed a gut.
So, Lankas, you do want to go explore a bit more? Like get down to the asteroid?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll miss our opportunity if we don't stay.
That would swing it.
I think the thing about getting the battle dolphin is we can't hide, and it would be a fight.
You can't hide as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather have the battle dolphin there for a potential fight, knowing that it's more able to handle it than the shuttle, which will just get destroyed.
Well, I'm not intending to fight. I'm intending to drop us down onto the asteroid.
Flee or run away.
We walk around the asteroid.
Well, the votes changed, and you guys are in the majority now, so I think we're gonna go with your plan then.
Okay, but we're not gonna go in and fight it. Yeah. No. Okay, so
we are eventually.
Not necessarily. We'll come down to here and we'll drop down. And
you want to get a lot further behind it.
Oh, okay. All right. What, there?
I mean, like something like that, because you want to be as fully behind the asteroid as possible. If you're dropping off people to then walk over, like keep in mind that even if you're moving one SR, that's 17 miles an hour. It's a pretty good clip compared to walking along the surface of a barren asteroid.
Didn't you say the crack was here?
Yeah, but also like people wanted to observe the. I mean, you gotta stay hidden from the ship.
Yeah. Okay. So, are we all going to go look for the crack, or are we going to have people?
Well, it is about time to wrap up the session, so you won't have time to decide exactly what you want to look at for next time.
Solas is still in the middle of casting Fire Purge.
How long does that take?
1 turn.
Okay. Well, how long does it last once it's cast?
A turn per level.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, not everyone has to go down to the asteroid. Some can stay on the ship and be ready to flee. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's something for you guys to decide for
if it's going to be scouting, it should be the stealthy people.
Well, you're on an asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not should or shouldn't. It's who wants to do what. And you'll have time to think about that. All right, but you do pull in close enough to drop down a ladder and get some people onto the surface.
Is it got spherical gravity or is a gravity
No,
plane?
it is a gravity plane, and you are in line with the plane back here. The crack is roughly along the gravity plane on the other side, if you want to check that out. Also, if you want to get better observances of the ship, you could just go up to the top for that. For the crack, you got to get like over to the other side, kind of thing.
Yeah, that seems quite difficult to get to the other side. We've still got those ladders, though, haven't we? Would they get us around?
It's not too like a little bit of rock climbing and stuff like that. It's fine.
Okay.
I will let you know if you're getting to a point where it's you need to do more than walk or scramble kind of thing, depending on what you want to see.
Yeah,
like you won't really know until you like get to those points.
Yeah, I guess this is a next week thing, but
yeah,
and unless someone's got better stuff for looking at cracks and deciding what's going on, Braxon will want to go have a look at that.
I mean, Lankas changed his mind because he wants to look at kind of the damage. So
right.
So here's the thing that I like. What would be good to discuss for next time is what exactly everyone wants to discover, who wants to go searching, and then the people who didn't want to go, like, what are you willing to do to help out, kind of thing, which can include staying on the ship and being prepared. That's fine too. That is a job you can do. So just to get a feel for, like, decide what you actually want to do, so that when we come back next time, it can be like, either everyone is going to this point to do a thing and then this, or maybe split up to do two things. Some can observe the ship, some can investigate the crack, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure how useful Braxon's skills are going to be, but I guess he'll use his ship repair skills to say, if this was a Dwarven citadel, how much whole points of damage did that beam cause to it in the crack? Try and assess it that way.
Yeah, and I mean, like, discuss what you think your characters would know and what your characters would bring to the table, and then discuss what you can, what you actually want to do. Like, what is the goal with going to this asteroid? So, all right. So, in terms of experience, let's see. That is going to be. Let's see. 1,500 for Braxon and Darrakar, and 1,600 for Ockar, Finn, Lafdul, Solas, and Lankas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And when we come back next time, the party has stopped at this asteroid, and they're going to do some investigation. We'll see exactly what they discover next time. I want to thank everyone out there for watching. I want to thank you guys for playing, and we will be back next week. See you then, everyone.
Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game. Take care, everyone.
Thanks for the game. Thanks for having us.